Good day, everyone. I am Ms. Giselle V. Batagok from Jose Rizal Memorial State University of Tampilisan campus. So I am the third year student, Bachelor of Elementary Education. So today, I am going to discuss about the Coulomb's law. First, we are going to define what is Coulomb's law. So here we go. Coulomb's law, or Coulomb's inverse square law, is a fundamental principle in physics. It describes the electrostatic interaction between charged particles. So now let us find out the formula for Coulomb's law. So here the formula is F is equal to K asterisk Q1 asterisk Q2 R squared. So now we have here the value. So F is the magnitude of the force between the charges, while Q1 and Q2 are the amount of charge. R is the distance between the charge. K is the Coulomb constant, which is approximately 8.99 times 10 raised to the power of 9 newtons, m squared, c squared, and SI units. So I have here the two problems, but first let's talk about the problem 1. So it states here 2 points charge QA is equal to positive 3C and QB is equal to negative 2C are separated by a distance R is equal to 5 cm. So the question here is, what is the magnitude and direction of the electric force? So now, to find the answer, we have here the step-by-step solution. So first, convert the given values to their proper units in the SI system. So QA is equal to positive 3 times 10 cubed negative 6C, and R is equal to 0.05 meter. And the second step is we are going to substitute these values into Coulomb's law formula. So our formula is K asterisk Q1 and asterisk Q2 R squared. So this gives F is equal to 8.99 times 10 raised to the power of 9 Newton m squared and c squared. So positive 3 times 10 cubed negative 6C is equal to negative 2x 10 cubed negative 6C and 0.05 meters squared. So now let's move on to the step 3. So it states here, calculate the absolute value of the product of that charge. So now we are going to calculate. So positive 3 times 10 cubed negative 6C and negative 2x 10 cubes negative 6C and the negative 6 times 10 cubes is negative 12C squared is equal to 6 times 10 cubed negative 12 6C squared. And the fourth is we are going to substitute this value back into the formula and calculate the force. So here we go. F is equal to 8.99 times 10 raised to the power of 9 newtons m squared and c squared. So here 6 times 10 cubed negative 12c squared is equal to 0.05 m squared. So this gives F is equal to 0.216 newtons. And the last one is we are going to determine the direction of the charge. So therefore, the magnitude of the electric force is 0.216 and or newtons, and the direction is attractive. So this is the answer for problem 1. Since I prepared the two problems, so let us move on now to the second problem. So, a hydrogen atom is composed of an electron and proton. The Bohr radius, the radius of the hydrogen atom, is 5.30 times 10 raised to negative 11 m. So now, what is the force of attraction between the problem and the electron and the atom? So now we have here the given. Q1 is equal to charge of the proton, positive 1.6 times 10 cubed negative 19 C or Columbus, while Q2 is equal to charge of the electron, negative 1.6 times 10 cubed negative 19 C Columbus, and R is the distance between the proton and electron, is equal to 5.30 times 10 cubed negative 11 m Bohr radius, and the K is the electrostatic constant, where it is the 9 times 10 cubed 9 newtons m cubed 2 and the C cubed 2. So here we have the steps. So first, step 1 is calculate the product of the charges. So we need to calculate. So 1.6 times 2 cubed negative 19 C and 1.6 times 10 cubed negative 19 C is equal to 2.56 times 10 cubed negative 38 C cubes 2. And the step 2 is calculate the square of the distance. So now we are going to calculate the square of the distance. So here, 5.30 times 10 cubed negative 11 m cubes 2 is equal to 2.80 times 10 cubed negative 29 m cubed 2. So the step 3 is calculate the force of attraction using Coulomb's law. So here, F is equal to K asterisk Q1 asterisk Q2 and the R squared. So the answer is 9 times 10 cubed 9 newtons m cubed 2 and 10 cubed negative 21 m cubed 2. So the step 4 is to simplify the calculation. So to simplify, we have here the F 9 times 10 cubed 9 newtons m cubed 2 and asterisk 2.56 times 10 cubed negative 38 and C cubed 2 2.80 times 10 cubed negative 21 m cubed 2 is equal to 2.304 times 10 cubed is equal to negative 29 Newton. So therefore, the force of attraction between the proton and the electron and a hydrogen atom is approximately 2.304 times 10 cubed negative 29 newtons. So now, Coulomb's law is important because it helps us to understand and qualify the force between charged particles. So it is fundamental principle in electromagnetism and provides mathematical relationship between the amount of charge on two objects and the distance between them. And that's all. Thank you.